Hi, I'm Angie, and you're watching Dante's Vaccination.
Now I want to introduce my man Lock 12 to you guys. He's an artist and he has some serious heat on his SoundCloud. And the reason why I say serious heat, because he ain't just rapping, he's got a serious message. So I want you guys to show that love, man. Show that love by going on SoundCloud, following his page, and checking out his music. I'll put the link in the description box.
Look at him, he's still fresh. God bless him. That's beautiful.
What a night.
Tremendous night. Tremendous night. A lot of excitement here. You can tell just like the old days. Let's hear your point of view about that, Vic. Point of view of relationship with father and son.
Well, I think it'd be very, very difficult for a father to deal with seeing his son in that condition and to get.
In most cases, I would agree with you.
Yeah, but look at Billy Collins. He's really to be admired.
The decision was unanimous in favor of Luis Resto, but shortly after the fight, Collins' handlers charged that Resto's gloves had been tampered with, that some of the required padding had been secretly and illegally removed, adding extra impact to Resto's punches. The New York State Athletic Commission apparently was suspicious, and they impounded Luis Resto's glove.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Now, with all this stuff going on with Tyson Fury today, I wanted to revisit the story and share it with you for those of you guys who don't know about it. Back in 1983, Billy Collins, he fought against Puerto Rico's Luis Resto. And as you guys seen in that clip right there, right after the fight, if it wasn't for Billy Collins' cornerman who actually caught this guy would have got away with this horrendous crime that was committed in the ring. But because that cornerman caught this, that guy, Luis Resto, and his cornerman, Panama Lewis, they were both banned from the sport of boxing indefinitely. Luis Resto and his team, they were able to remove the padding from the glove right before the fight. If you recall, you go back and you play that clip I just showed you guys, you'll hear Resto's trainer, Panama Lewis, saying, "Those are the gloves they gave us. Those are the gloves they gave us." Almost as if he's saying, look, they were already checked before we got to the ring. Sound familiar? So when I look at that story, and then I fast forward to present day with this whole situation with Tyson Fury, and it just makes you wonder, what would have happened if someone from Deontay Wilder's corner would have grabbed Tyson Fury's left glove and called over officials and said, "Hey man, this dude, he tampered with this glove." What would have happened in that situation? See, what you guys have to understand is, it doesn't matter how effective a person was in cheating. Just the fact that they cheated makes them just as guilty as the other guy that was extremely effective in cheating. So that's not a defense, guys. That's the reason why there are rules in place. And this is the exact reason why no mainstream boxing websites in America has covered this story, because they know that it looks suspicious. Trust me, if this could easily be debunked and proven that Tyson Fury did nothing wrong, they will be all over the internet and TV defending Tyson Fury and talking about this, just like they were all over the website talking about Deontay Wilder's excuse for his costume being too heavy, because they knew that was something that could easily be debunked, right? But they know deep down, you can't debunk this because there's too much evidence that that glove was tampered with in both fights when it comes to Tyson Fury. Now, before I continue making more points, let me go ahead and shout out my man Tank Commander Zulu. I've been promoting this channel for a couple days. I want to thank you guys for flooding his channel with new subscribers. He really appreciates it. Matter of fact, this is what he had to say about the love you guys been showing him. Check it out.
A salute to Dante's Boxing Nation and the entire DBN family. What this brother is doing for new YouTube content creators is phenomenal. The brother has been promoting my channel, and just in a couple of days, he has drawn multiple subscribers. So once again, thank you to Dante's Boxing Nation and the entire DBN family. If you want to grow your channel, if you want to promote your business or what you have going on, Dante's Boxing Nation is the platform where you want to be. This brother really cares about his people. Salute again to you, Dante, and the entire DBN Nation. And with that, family, remember, fear no man but God, baby. No man but God. Tank Commander Zulu, signing out.
That's what it is. Once again, thanks to my man, Tank Commander Zulu. We helping each other. We building together. Now, if you guys want me to promote anything it is you guys are doing, your new YouTube channel, a website you have, or anything you're trying to sell, you guys can contact me at dantesboxingnation@gmail.com. So if you guys haven't already subscribed to my man, Tank Commander Zulu, go ahead and subscribe. Show him that love, man. We're trying to get him to 1,000 subs. He has a really good channel where he touches on all topics. Let's get back to business. So in that clip that I played at the beginning, once again, you see Luis Resto at the end of the video. The reason why he got caught because he walked over to his opponent's corner trying to show that fake love, like he cares so much about his opponent. And that's when he shook hands with the corner man. He felt his gloves and he realized some of the padding was removed. Now, what's so crazy when you compare that situation to Tyson Fury's situation, it wasn't that long ago that Tyson Fury had one of his sparring partners come out and show on camera the gloves that Tyson Fury had just used sparring with him had padding removed from them. This situation alone should have warranted an investigation. But once again, Tyson Fury's Hope Insurance kicked in and no one covered this story. So you have a fighter back in 1983 that got banned from boxing for removing the padding in his gloves for a professional fight. Meanwhile, you have a sparring partner accusing Tyson Fury of removing padding for his gloves in a sparring match, and no one even addresses it. You know, I always tell you guys, if it was just one suspicious thing that happened, I might say, well, it's not enough proof, I don't really know. Just like I told you guys, when this story first emerged, I didn't really take it that serious because I didn't really see anything that, obviously stood out and proved that Tyson Fury was cheating. That's because the first video I seen was the video where it shows Tyson Fury's gloves just flapping. When that was all I seen, I didn't really take the story that serious. I didn't make a video about it. I mean, people were already talking about this for a good week and a half before I addressed it. What made me address it was when I seen images of Tyson Fury's knuckles at the bottom of his gloves, which you can clearly tell it's his knuckle and not his palm, because when you look at the lines where his fist is, the lines are going vertical. The lines are not going horizontal like the lines that will go on your hand, if you guys understand that. There's no human being that has lines going vertical, going up, if their hand is in the position that Tyson Fury's hands are in this picture you guys are looking at right here. You're not gonna have lines that go vertical on your hands. So we know that was his knuckle at the bottom of the glove. So once again, when I seen the image of his knuckles there, that's when I took this story serious. You see, when you start to collect a consistent string of foul play, That's usually when everyone starts to look deeper into the situation, but not when you have your hope insurance. If you look at the fact, you already have Tyson Fury that tested positive for PEDs. As if that wasn't bad enough, according to this farmer, he lied about him failing this test, saying that this guy had gave him some meat that he never gave him. He bribed this guy and then didn't even pay him, according to the farmer. So you have that situation. Then you have the sparring partner accusing Tyson Fury of removing padding. Then you have this situation going on with the gloves in both of the Tyson Fury fights. Keep in mind, all these people that are blowing the whistle, from the farmer to the sparring partner, they don't know each other. So it's not a coincidence that multiple people are noticing foul play when it comes to Tyson Fury. And this is the reason why it doesn't matter if mainstream media reports it at this point, because they're just making the story bigger. And they're going to end up making this a hell of a documentary, I could tell you right now. That's what happens when there is a major cover-up, right? I mean, I could see the documentary on Netflix right now. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. But man, I want you guys to show love to my man Nate Drink One. Once again, I want to thank all you guys. You guys have been flooding his channel with subscribers as well. We're trying to get my man to 1,000 subscribers. He has a great YouTube channel. He covers hip-hop battles. He has a great podcast show. It's called A Drink of Wisdom, where it's kind of set up like an ESPN type of show. And he covers all the sports. Good channel, man. So go ahead, show that love, subscribe to his channel. I'll put the link in the description box. When it comes to all these cats, you can either click on the link in the description box to subscribe, or just go to the search engine on YouTube and just type in their name. Now check this out. If any of you guys want to learn how to speak and read the original biblical Hebrew words, I want you to go over to zionlawschool.org. You will receive an overview of Phoenician Hebrew, grammar, parts of speech, nouns, verbs, prepositions, etc. This brother that founded this website, he's a doctor and he's a neighbor of mine, at least in a neighboring country. Because you know I live in Thailand and he lives in Vietnam. Now he's also selling 3 books, and each book that you buy comes with free online live courses. He has Phoenician Hebrew 101, I Can Read, and 911 Iber Yath Rescue. So if you want to learn more about your roots and you want to learn how to speak the original biblical Hebrew language, I want you guys to go over to zionlawschool.org. I want to shout out my man Rodriguez Jackson. He's an author. He has 3 books on Amazon right now. And he has a little something for everybody, because one of the books is for kids. He has Poetic Drama, Poetry Stew, and Kids Magic. So if you guys are readers and you're looking for some new good stuff to read, go ahead, go to Amazon, pick up one of these books. It's always good to support a brother that's doing something positive. So I'll go ahead and put the Amazon link in the description box. Now check this out. If any of you guys want to learn how to speak and read the original biblical Hebrew words, I want you to go over to zionlawschool.org. You will receive an overview of Phoenician Hebrew, grammar, parts of speech, nouns, verbs, prepositions, etc. This brother that founded this website, he's a doctor and he's a neighbor of mine, at least in a neighboring country. Because you know I live in Thailand and he lives in Vietnam. Now he's also selling 3 books, and each book that you buy comes with free online live courses. He has Phoenician Hebrew 101, I Can Read, and 911 Iber Yath Rescue. So if you want to learn more about your roots and you want to learn how to speak the original biblical Hebrew language, I want you guys to go over to zionlawschool.org.